You couldn't hear that, but I just thought let's talk science. What's going on, guys? My name is Brendan, and welcome back for another episode of Let's Talk Science, the weekly show where I take your suggestions on scientific subjects, do research on those subjects, and get back to you guys on the information I'm able to find. If you guys would notice, I haven't been here in the past couple weeks. That's because last weekend my brother got married and I was a groomsman, and the weekend before that I was competing in my county fair and I had to sell my steer, so I haven't exactly had a whole lot of time on my hands to record lately, guys. I'm very sorry about that, but I'm trying to get episodes out as frequently as I can, so I'm trying to bring back the channel a little bit, but I haven't had much time on my hands, as I told you before. But we should have a lot more videos coming out here soon, guys, and I hope you guys enjoy. We have some new subjects for you, so stick around. Now, this week's subject, you guys, is neurological wave communication, or as it's better known, telepathy. Telepathy isn't exactly what everyone thinks, though. It can't be communicated between two humans without any kind of assistance. But with certain technology, it could be possible to know what someone is going to say before they even say it. Let's look at the facts. First, let me just say, the human brain is one of the most complicated subjects in any form of science. Once you think you're starting to understand how the human brain works, some research study comes along and completely changes your thoughts about the human brain, throwing all scientists off balance. So there is no true understanding of the human brain, just because of how many different things can happen that we don't either understand or are ready for. That being said, let me explain the science behind having conversations in your brain. The human brain can be divided into two sections, the left hemisphere and the right hemisphere. This division of the brain can be described as lateralization. Lateralization is used to describe animals capable of vocal communication, including canaries, dolphins, chimpanzees, and humans. Lateralization also states that one side of the brain will be dominant over the other in its communication functions. The left hemisphere of the brain is usually the dominant side when it comes to communication. However, this isn't true for every brain. 97% of right-handed people will have their left side as their dominant side. However, 19% of left-handed people will have their right side dominant, and 68% of all people will have both sides dominant. The first language area of the brain was discovered in the front left hemisphere and was named Broca's area after the neurologist Paul Broca, who discovered that that area was responsible for language and speech. The second language area, Wernicke's area, was discovered in the upper part of the temporal lobe right behind the auditory cortex. There are also other parts of the brain responsible for speech, communication, and comprehension, but they are not important enough to make a difference in our current subject. Now that we've established the parts of the brain responsible for speech and communication, we can finally get down to the science behind communicating with your thoughts. I'm not sure if I've covered electrical communications between neurons, and if I haven't, I will mention in other episodes quite a lot. But basically, when you think, move, breathe, or activate any bodily function, small electrical signals are sent throughout the nerves that make up your body, and they allow you to move, breathe, think, and live. When you communicate or even think about speaking, small electrical signals are sent throughout your brain in the areas that are responsible for speech and communication, and they're busy developing your thoughts on what you're going to say. If you know anything about mechanics or electricity, you would know that electrical impulses can be transmitted through wires and electrodes. There are already machines and devices designed to run off of humans' neurological impulses. The University of Minnesota designed a drone that's capable of being controlled via neurological transmitting headgear. There's also a man that connected his arm nerves to a machine, and his wife connected her arm nerves to the same machine, and when one moves their arm or fingers and the other is capable of feeling the impulses running through their arm. So it is possible to feel another's nerves reacting in your own body. There are clearly advancements in neurological communication, so that begs the question, why can't we telepathically communicate just yet? I don't think it would be that difficult of a machine to design. It could have two headpieces, one for each person. The headpieces could connect to the parts of the brain responsible for speech and communication. They could interpret signals that the brain generates when it's thinking and speaking, send those signals over a wire to the other headset, and the other headset could comprehend and interpret the signals and send them into the other person's brain. The other person would just have to sit there and listen to the first person talk. It'd be simple. I don't know, maybe it's a lost hope, but I believe mental communication could be the future of human interactions. Well, on second thought, maybe it wouldn't be the best idea to have others hear your thoughts. Let me know what you guys think about the whole telepathy communication thing down in the comments below. Also, while you're down in the comments, suggest a topic for me to talk about. I'll talk about pretty much anything as long as it's scientific. Also, suggest this channel to your friends, family, anyone you think would appreciate it. You can like this video, you could subscribe to my channel, you can share this video, do whatever you gotta do. But if you liked it, I would appreciate it if you could give it a little bit of support. That's all I have for you guys right now, but we will be coming back on a regular basis. Hopefully, I'm going to be uploading next Saturday as well, and I'm going to try to get Scientific Arsenal back going if I can. I'm not sure if I'll be able to, just because time and, yeah, I don't know. I'll see what I can do, guys, but if you guys like Scientific Arsenal, let me know, and I will try to bring it back for you guys. But in the meantime, keep talking science.